So this is a nice little video of the Hajj from National Geographic, just a few minutes long, and it will describe the more kind of longer version of the Hajj because it's not just at the Kaaba and the mosque, but there's a whole journey that Muslims make. This will help you understand it a little bit more. Some of the issues with the Hajj, which is again is extremely important, and if you ever saw the movie Malcolm X or read the autobiography of Malcolm X, the Hajj is really what made him really open his mind. So he became, I'm kind of going on a tangent here, but Malcolm X became a member of the Nation of Islam, which, most Muslims in the world don't necessarily consider real, like, sect of Islam, but regardless, like, that's something for you to explore on your own. Malcolm X did believe he, did was a member of the Nation of Islam, broke with the Nation of Islam, and learned. But at the time, for a while, he really did have an anger and towards white people. And when he went to Hajj after he broke with the Nation of Islam, he really learned that Muslims are all different colors, black, brown, white, everything. And it really opened up his mind. And it was soon after that when he was assassinated. And that's a whole other, or maybe they're connected stories. But that's something, especially if you, maybe what's something you could do over the break is watch the autobiography of Malcolm X, because it's just a great movie altogether. And it's more of a U.S. history movie, but towards the end, it does talk about his experience with the Hajj and how much it influenced him. That's how spiritual and important the journey of the Hajj is. However, it has gotten a little corrupted and sometimes dangerous over the years. And you can look these things up as well. One issue is that Saudi Arabia has really jacked up prices for the Hajj. So it's very, very expensive to go to Hajj, and people save up all their lives to just make up one trip, and the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia kind of banks on that. So this is I feel like sometimes Hajj, and not Hajj itself, I don't think that was the purpose of Hajj, but under the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, they've really kind of made it almost a, I don't want to say tourist destination, but they've definitely found a way to milk people from their money, and that I think is really sad, personally. The other thing that happens at Hajj every few years or so, and something they pay attention to, and there are videos on this too, is that so many people, millions of people go to Hajj every year, and it's so special and so emotional. And that there are sometimes stampedes and people die during Hajj. And you can, again, look this up. Over the years, it has happened several times. Some people hold the government of Saudi Arabia responsible for not managing Hajj better. But this is another thing that happens with Hajj, so both things I think are kind of sad for something that is so special, and so probably kind of the pinnacle of being a Muslim is your pilgrimage to Mecca. But this is just a personal opinion, but you could look into it a little bit more about how Saudi Arabia takes advantage of the people, and also sometimes the mismanagement of Hajj, which results in death, and that's really sad. But so this is just a basic general description of Hajj. If you're interested in the other things I mentioned, you can look those things up. Maybe I'll try to include some links. And that's the end of this lecture. I might add a few more things in the future, but this is it. And sorry for all my silliness. This is my first time recording. I hope you have a lovely whatever rest of the day you have.